Hello and welcome to another Flights with Joel video. I am here somewhere in the desert. I'll put the actual airport in the description. And we are checking out the Microsoft Flight Simulator 500E by Cowansim. Update 2.0, done on 12/14/2023. The update is extremely extensive, more than I thought we would get. Let me just read a couple of these things here. There's a new manual included, which you really should read, but some important things they added were a throttle. All of these are mapped, and they work. Throttle, idle stop, searchlight. It has all different directions you can use. Increase the range of motion of the searchlight, left, right, down. They enhanced the light beam intensity. The G3X glass panel was added as an option. That's what we're seeing here. The PMS GTN 650 and 750 and TDS GTNX 650 and 750 were added as options. These are two different freeware and payware third-party products that must be installed separately. Once installed, you can get them to work. The trim was fixed and trim release button was added. Added an option to remove the front and rear doors independently. We'll look at that in a minute. Fixed added cyclic handling for VR users. Added click spots to remove the doors. Electrical system was enhanced. Camera views were added and fixed. Interior lighting was enhanced. Vibrations were added to the cyclic, compass, and keys. Sounds were added and some were redone. Some animations added and fixed. Some fixes to textures and modeling. DOT gauge code was added to make start and shutdown a little more realistic. Very, very minor flight model improvements. I'll be honest, I can't tell the improvements because I got a new VKB stick, which is so much better. I have no idea about the improvements. It seems great. Recalibrated assistance options. Assisted tail rotor and cyclic. Let's jump inside and see how this thing works as I back up. Here we go. We're going to give it a start. First, we're going to go over a few things. The most important thing for me is right here. And I already mapped this. I didn't map everything, but I'm looking at this right here. I'm looking at you, kid. I'm going to turn this way up in the video just so you can hear it. Here and then. I could just do that. Okay, I did. I just did that all day at first. That's all I did. It's a fantastic thing. Oh, check all your gear, cyclic, collective, pedals. Fuel goes in, out. Fuel, this is another one that was added. Fuel, the key was added. Battery on. Key on. Start pump on. Now, this should just be on for 5 seconds. At one point, I had to leave that on to get it to start. Anti-collision light on. And because we're using a glass panel, I'm going to turn the avionics on. I just realized I still have it on the Grumman panel. So now you can remove the doors just like that. There you go. Remove the front doors, put them back on. And I'm going to close them for start. Nice solid sound. And you can remove the front or back door separately in the load panel, the way you load all the other things like the mirror, the spotlight, the camera, all the different things that you already, I hope, know how to load. So let's give it a start. I'll leave that alone for now. I have the start button programmed. This should get up to about 12 before we put in the fuel. Let me see how this works. Here it goes. There it is. Hold your finger on the button. It's not going to hot start. Maybe one day. And that's a start. Now let's leave it. Let's leave it here and see what we get. It should go to idle because I don't have it turned up yet. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Has that starting position light on. Start pump's not needed. And it should settle down right about here. We will turn these on first, and after I turn them on, I'm going to switch them out. Show you how easy that is. If you would prefer the old panel, see this button right there? Boom! It's right there, right there. Boom! I really like the glass panel, but I might want to go back to the old one sometimes. And then the GTN options are here. So I believe up is the one I have. I have the 750. So click on that, you use your mouse. There we go. So now this will initiate, this should initiate and come back on. Oh, darn it did the last time I did this. Okay, I will try. See what happens. Uh-oh, no, there it goes. So that one's working. Let's go there. Go up. Try that. Nope. There it is. Now it's okay. I went the wrong way. So we are above idle. We are at about 90%. We should be a little lower, but you know, the improvement I think is absolutely phenomenal. I also love the sound improvement. Now there is a generator light on. So that means I need my generator on. Boom. See, it comes right up. We have synthetic vision. We have a full glass panel now. You'll probably find this in a lot of 500Es that you fly. I know they do have traditional gauges flying as well quite a bit, but a lot of times you will find a glass panel. So over here, this is the searchlight on off. This is the landing light. And I had both on earlier. I had the landing light on, the searchlight off because I didn't realize. So there's both. Pop out here. Now here's one of the coolest things. All right, as you saw in the little precursor there. So you can literally search with this now. I'm doing this with my with one of my 3 hat switches. I'm not trying to sell the controller, I'm just excited that I got one. There we go. Hop back inside. And I'm just about ready to go. Now I did this video out of order, so if you see inconsistencies, that is why. Let's do a little fly around. See how that goes, and then I've got to throw this in the old software and start editing. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let me just make sure here if I missed anything. It said they redid the textures. So you'll see in the shutdown, he also added the ability to map the rotor brake. So you can map the rotor brake. So you can map almost everything in here now, which makes it if you have the buttons on your throttle or your joystick, you can map almost anything. And it's just awesome. It's really fun. Let's fly it around a little bit, see how that goes. So let's take this for a little cruise. As I said, I got new controls, so boy, it's loud. It's a lot louder, which is not a bad thing. I got new controls, so I can't tell a lot of difference. It just flies beautifully. Testing out the searchlight. It's not on, but I'm testing it. Kingston Airport, November 1-5. If you want to check it out. Still just an awesome looking helicopter. Still getting used to the new controller, but I feel like I can fly it a lot better. It just seems a lot easier to fly. We'll see how I do as I come back into approximately where I was. Somewhere near. Landing light is on, searchlight is off. So let's shut this thing down. First thing I'm going to do, pop over here, and I'm going to turn off the searchlight. There we go. And then I'm just going to go right over, and because I have it programmed now, it's so nice, I can just roll this off. Just roll that down. And this should start rolling down soon, right there. It's not doing it, so roll it down some more. There we go. You have to roll it all the way off before it really starts to move, it seems like. It should start to roll off immediately, but you know. It's better than it was. I'm sure it will be improved again. Go ahead and kill the position light. Leave the anti-collision light on. Look at the key. Look at the vibration. And all the way rolled off now. All the way rolled off. I have to remember what button I used for the lock. That's not it. That one. Oh, it came back up for a second. Not sure what happened there. Now it's all the way rolled down to the stop. All the way down. And it's turning off. Cabin lighting off. We can actually... percent of RPM is 0, so the engine's off. Now these split. Now these split right there. Pull the fuel. And at 40% rotor, now it's at 50, I think, about 40% rotor, we can pull the rotor brake. Let's jump out here and check this. And find where I set my rotor brake camera. Sorry, that's it. So I still use my mouse. Now this can be programmed as well. I think I might have mentioned that already. And there you go. A good tug on the rotor brake. I'm going to put it back in and see if they start spinning again. I think there's a problem. There used to be a problem with the sim where the blades would just spin. But there doesn't seem to be any more. Avionics off. My sim always flashes. That's actually one of the fastest flashes ever. Anti-collision light off. Generator off. Start pump's already off. Battery off. Key off. I always thought it was the opposite. Okay. That seems to be off. Everything seems to be off. Back to 1. And this is what it looks like shut down. It also looks pretty awesome when you have it all shut down like this. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So thanks for watching. This has been another Flight Switch Joel video. As always, if you like what you see, give it a sub. Go ahead and comment if you got something you want to know about. I tried to put all the links in the description that you might need. Nice little airport. Be back soon.